What if I told you there's a blockchain that just raised $17 million to do something absolutely insane? Something so crazy, so revolutionary that no one in crypto thought of it before. They are making transactions private. I know, mind-blowing. It's almost like they looked at how regular banks work and thought, hey, maybe that's not the worst idea. But here's why this might actually matter and why A16Z just threw another $10 million at it. I'm Pavoski, and this is Next in Web 3. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about Seismic, a blockchain that does something absolutely radical in crypto. It keeps your financial data private. I know, shocking concept. Who would have thought that maybe, just maybe, you don't want every single person on earth knowing exactly how much money you have and where you spent it? While everyone else is out here treating blockchain transparency like it's some kind of gift from the gods, Seismic looked at traditional finance and thought, maybe banks were onto something with that whole not broadcasting everyone's transactions thing. Now let's be real for a second. Public blockchains are basically digital billboards for your financial life.
Oh, look at me. I just bought $300 of dog-themed tokens at 2 a.m. Thanks, Ethereum. Very cool. Super professional.
This is why your local bank isn't exactly rushing to put their entire ledger on chain. Financial institutions don't love the idea of their competitors, and literally anyone with an internet connection seeing every single transaction they make. And before you come at me with, but decentralization, yes, I get it. But there's a middle ground between the government controls everything and your grandma can see you bought $17 of some coin called Elon rocket. That middle ground is privacy. Enter Seismic, founded by Lyron Co Ting Keh, who apparently woke up one day and decided to solve the problems everyone pretends that doesn't exist. They're building what they call a privacy-first blockchain, which is like saying a car with seatbelts. But somehow, that's innovation in crypto. Here's how they do it. Trusted Execution Environment, or TEEs, fancy tech term that basically means your smart contracts run in a secure little CPU bunker that even the nodes can't peek into. They are EVM-compatible too, which means Ethereum devs can actually use it without learning an entirely new programming language. Because nothing says mass adoption like forcing people to learn their 14th programming language this year. Oh, and they've added something called shielded storage and private data types. So you can, get this, actually compute things privately. A lending platform could calculate your credit score without you broadcasting your salary to the entire blockchain. I know, absolutely wild that someone thought of this. Brookwell is using it for stablecoin payments. Cred is doing private lending on-chain. Imagine that. Getting a loan without having every detail of your financial life immortalized on a public ledger. They are targeting fintech companies, healthcare, anyone who deals with sensitive data and thinks maybe we shouldn't put this on a public bulletin forever. Currently in DevNet, mainnet's coming early 2026, which in crypto time means maybe 2026, possibly 2027, check back later kind of thing. Now let's talk money, because this is crypto and that's all we really care about, right? They've raised $17 million. $7 million in March 2025, another $10 million in November, led by A16Z Crypto, because of course it is. Those guys invest in anything that moves at this point. Also backing them is Polychain, Amber Group, 1KX, and LayerZero. Basically everyone who's anyone in the we have too much money and need to put it somewhere club. And you know what? Props to them. At least they're funding something that solves an actual problem instead of another revolutionary dog coin or whatever. Here's the thing. Privacy coins like Zcash are pumping right now, up 45%. Because people are finally realizing that maybe, just maybe, financial privacy is kind of important. Weird how that works. Seismic is attacking the exact problem that A16Z, yes, their own investor, said was a critical barrier to institutional adoption. Public chains scare off real companies because, shocker, they don't want their competitors analyzing their every move. If crypto ever wants to be more than just a casino where we gamble on which coin Elon would tweet about next, we need infrastructure like this. Real companies need privacy. Real users need privacy. This isn't hard, people. They're planning to charge about 1 cent per transaction starting Q1 2026, which honestly sounds reasonable for not having your entire financial life on display. So here's the bottom line. Seismic is building what crypto should have been focusing on from day one. Actual usability for normal humans and real businesses. Not just number go up speculation, but infrastructure that doesn't require you to sacrifice your privacy on the altar of decentralization. Is it perfect? Who knows? It's still in development. Could it fail? Sure. Half the projects promising to change the world end up as forgotten GitHub repos, instead of creating the 47,000 Ethereum clone with slightly different tokenomics. If you're building anything in fintech or you care about privacy, which you should, by the way, Seismic is worth watching. Just don't ask me for financial advice because I'm just a person on the internet who thinks it's weird that we normalize broadcasting our financial lives to everyone. Do your own research as always, and maybe, just maybe, consider whether you want the entire world knowing every financial move you make. That's it for today. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe if you think privacy is cool, and I'll see you in the next one. Pavoski out.